Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Rasser, and welcome to RLCraft. Not only RLCraft, but welcome to the first series on my channel that I might actually continue. I've been wanting to obviously do stuff for a while now, like quite some time, but I've just kind of kept pushing it off. I'll do it tomorrow. But finally I decided, you know what? I'm just going to sit down and just do it. Worst comes worst, I don't upload a second episode, which very well might happen. I'm not promising anything. I'm not promising a schedule. I'm not promising regular uploads. I'm not even promising a second episode of this. I want to do it, but I can't promise anything. But I actually have motivation to do it now. I invested in a decent webcam, a decent microphone, as you can probably clearly tell. So I'm really happy with how I have everything set up now. I worked on my lighting a little bit, and I actually have not only a bit of motivation, but more time now than I did when I recorded my Factorio episode. And I feel like RLCraft, or really just any game other than Factorio, will be a better first series. I want to do a Factorio series. I want to actually like restart that and do one eventually if I continue with this. But I have a feeling that Factorio, unless you are heavily into it, it's not a very viewer-friendly game. Most like factory building games like that aren't. They're super fun, but if you're not super interested in it, it's kind of a bit iffy with that. So I decided on RLCraft. I've been playing a decent amount with it. I have a single-player world that I've played a little bit on, and I have a world that I'm going with my friend right now that we're probably about early to mid-game. So by no means am I an expert. By no means am I good at this, but it's enough that I feel like I could do a series on. And especially with the 2.9 update that just came out somewhat recently. Obviously, there's a lot of changes. I did a 2.8 playthrough, a couple of them actually. So I know what I'm doing. But it's still ridiculously difficult. It's not like I'm just going to breeze through it, no problem. I'm going to die. I know I'm going to get pissed off. I'm going into this expecting to get pissed off. But that's just the price you pay for playing RLCraft. I brought this upon myself. So, and which is another reason why I'm not guaranteeing like an actual full series, just because it might get to the point where I'm just get too mad at it and just call it quits. If that does happen, though, I do want to continue with a different game, and I want to have a couple series going, but it kind of just depends on how I end up feeling after this couple of episodes. So a little bit real quick about the world that I'm going to be creating. It's just going to be obviously just straight RLCraft, nothing fancy. The only thing that I will be transparent about is I'm going to be enabling cheats. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. But with how unfair the 2.9 update is, I justify myself using cheats here and there. If something ridiculously unfair happens, I'm going to cheat. Just flat out. I'm not going to be sitting there, oh, give me 30 stacks of diamonds, That's obviously I'm not going to be doing that. That's way too far. But if it's like, I get one shot by a freaking pig or something, with full dragon armor, I'm going to cheat to get my stuff back. I'm not going to keep that because that's just ridiculous, because that's the type of thing that can happen in this game. And that's the kind of stuff that really gets me pissed off. So I'm going to be enabling cheats. I'm going to be using them occasionally. And I just wanted to be clear about that right now. And like I said, if you don't like that, I'm sorry. But I can't play this game, or at least 2.9, without cheats. I want to somewhat have fun with this game. I'm not one of those people who have to play super strict to the rules. I don't care. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to create entertaining content, And if it's just me dying every 2 seconds, sure, it's entertaining for half a second, but eventually it kind of gets old. So I do want to actually progress, and because of that, I'm going to be enabling cheats so I can actually progress just a little bit. So I hope you guys can, if you've played the 2.9 update, I feel like you can kind of understand where I'm coming out with that. Yeah, so I just wanted to be very transparent with that right off the bat. And other than that, I will go ahead and jump cut to when the world is made, because it's boring to sit there and watch that. So, without further ado, let's get on with the playthrough in 3, 2, 1, and we're in. So, alright, so what I always end up doing is basically killing myself until I find a village. I'm not the type of person usually to like try and build like a base just right off the bat. I basically have to start in a village. I refuse to start anywhere else but a village, just because of how ridiculously difficult that would be. So I'm probably gonna end up doing the suicide method of just killing yourself over and over and over again until eventually you get a good spawn. I'm not ashamed to say that at all. Which is also kind of why I enabled cheats, for eventually when I do start exploring and stuff, I can like set my spawn point to something, break that, kill myself, and then just keep doing that over and over and over again until eventually, you know, I find stuff. Just because of how ridiculously unfair, difficult it is to explore anything with the absolute sheer number of dragons there are. That's one of the few problems I have with this mod pack, and what I was talking about, the unfair difficulty, is there's a point where you can't explore anywhere. You know, part of the whole point of the mod pack is like actually exploring stuff, but a lot of the time you can't explore because there's so many dragons around, and you don't get a mount or a flying mount anymore until, you know, late mid game. So trying to actually find anywhere decent is just ridiculously, ooh, I think we found our place, is just ridiculously difficult. So I don't know if I want to start here or not though, because this isn't like quite a full village. I mean, it's a nice village, don't get me wrong, but I can't remember if, look, okay, I think they're friendly. I know there's some like prefixed enemies like that regardless will kill you whether or not you're sprinting. So I was a bit scared for a second, but it looks like we're good. I don't know if I want to start here or not. I kind of want to start like in an actual village, not, even though it's really not too big of a difference between like this and a normal village other than just the size. Which is why I'm not necessarily clicking the waystone yet, because I'm not sure that I actually want to start here. A lot of this might get cut out too, of just me trying to find a village. Oh, well, I'm probably gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. I might just let death consume me right off the bat. Yeah, why not? Hello, how are you? What are you doing? You good? Hi. Really not killed me yet? Come on. Come on, thank you. Alright. See if I get a bet. And, of course, I spawned underwater. This is another reason why I enable cheats, because I just... The fact that you... Did I not? Give it a second to load. Another reason why I enable cheats is because I don't feel like waiting for the time to drown. Okay. Try this again. Well, spawn underwater again. Couple battle towers, that's pretty interesting, but it doesn't look like this is anything. This looks like this is just a tiny little nothing. Yep, this is absolutely nothing. Unless no, this is too small to actually be anything, so I'm going to kill myself again. Yeah, this is nothing. Alright, well, see you in a couple seconds. Oh my god, seriously? This is ridiculous. Alright, there's a jungle. I'm not even gonna bother swimming up to the surface. It's not worth it. Hey, I'm actually above ground this time. I'm in a cold biome, but you know, better than underwater. Yeah, basically I also want to pretty much only want to spawn in, or start, I should say, in a temperate village. I'm not gonna sit here and deal with the cold or the heat. I've tried doing that before and it is not fun. So, and technically this isn't cheating. I mean, it spawns you in a 10,000 by negative 10,000 block radius. I think it still does that in 2.9. So there's really nothing wrong with doing this. I mean, this is perfectly viable. I have never seen that structure before, though, so that's interesting. I'm gonna go check that out real quick. So, I mean, if you think about it, I'm technically not doing anything wrong right now. If the game lets you do it, might as well take advantage of it. Have I seen this structure before? It looks familiar and it doesn't look familiar at the same time. I don't feel like digging my way up there. Oh, I don't have to. Looks like there's staircases. The game's listening to me. Yeah, I've definitely never seen the structure before. Or if I have, it was so long ago I don't remember it. Oh! Wow, that's... Alright, that actually wasn't bad at all. Only good thing here, though, everything else is kinda poo-poo, but... Alright. I'm not gonna worry about keeping this. If I can find another village, that'd be cool. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to. I'm leaving that in there because I'm probably gonna end up dying, and if I don't end up dying and I actually stay here, I know exactly where this is at. So I'm not gonna bother, like, taking it out of the chest and basically throwing it away from it being despawned. That way I can come back. If I manage to find this again, I can come back and grab that. Because Protection 2 isn't horrible. Especially that early on. I mean, basically enchantments are the only way to survive. At least from what I've heard. I haven't actually gotten to the point where I can enchant too much stuff yet. I know I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but the fact that I've gone this far and I haven't seen a dragon yet, honestly pretty impressive. Probably should have grabbed, or no, there was no food in there, was there? This would be like the perfect spot for a village right now. If it could be nice. I've been nice to the game so far. I haven't called it any names yet. Therefore, it has no reason to be mad at me. Oh, and there's sirens over there. Awesome. I'm gonna go this way. Oh. That's what that was. Alright, well, you just stay over there and don't attack me. Or at the same time, there's nothing over near. You know what? Come here, give me a hug. You gonna see me? Hello? You gonna do anything, or are you just gonna fly around like an idiot? Okay, seriously? Oh, you attack the tree, but you don't attack me. Alright. Oh, there's your base. Seriously? Are you actually not gonna see me? Yeah, I'm in your base. You gonna do anything about it? Look, I'm stealing your iron. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. That's what I thought. I'm gonna steal everything in your base. Oh. Oh, the cinder kills me, but you don't. Alright, that's awesome. For a second, I thought I spawned back in the same spot. Hey, Vento. Oh, special Ventoraptor. How are you? Yeah, it's gonna be difficult now that it's nighttime to actually try and find something. Honestly, I may end up just, like, cutting back until I find an actual village, because this probably is gonna take a while. There's another dragon nest over there. Oh. Hi there. Oh. Wait, is that... Hold on. I think that's... Yes! The Doug Dimmadome hat! Nope, not there. Awesome. I'm so happy I accidentally found that. That is probably either that or the Sans Eye. I would say is probably the best hats in the game, even though hats are completely pointless. And I kind of wish the quest like actually gave you stuff instead of just here's some cosmetic hats. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I will gladly take that. And I have yet to actually. What? From where? Or was that zombie? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? Oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I know it was obstructed because I purposely broke it. Oh my god. I'm assuming the only explanation there could be for that was that zombie was a lightning zombie. And I just happened to not see it. What I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Zeus himself was all of the times that I've gotten the Doug Dimmadome hat, I haven't actually like gone into the structure. I just happen to like either walk over the entrance or walk over like near where it's at and it's counted. I have yet to actually legitimately in survival go into a underground village structure. I've just always walked over and then gotten the hat, so I assume there's like an entrance above ground going down, but like I said, I've never actually been in one, so I have absolutely no idea. But I am not complaining even in the slightest. I will gladly take the Dimmadome hat. I can't remember what you need to get for the Sans Eye. I know it's not for quite a while. Hold on. I have a feeling that this is like where I was just a couple minutes. Yeah. Oh my god. Remember what I was saying about... Okay, it can't be a 10,000 by negative 10,000 radius anymore. Because this is like super often that I've actually spawned in a spot that I've actually spawned in before. Because right over there is where I went and hugged the dragon. What the hell? Either I have ridiculous luck when it comes to like spawning in anywhere, or it's not actually as big of an area as I thought it was, which could be the case. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this game whatsoever. I just know the basic mechanics of it. Oh. I think we found something. Finally. Only took like half an hour of searching. And it's in the actual plains biome, which is exactly where I wanted. So as long as there's not a dragon nearby, we should be good. And there's a library here, which is awesome. Alright. There's actually a pretty nice mountains over there, pretty nice village. What's that up in the sky? Is that just it's one of those stupid towers? I assume those are pointless, but I have no idea. Cryomark? Wrong. Home. Alright, well I'm gonna leave that episode here. Took way longer than I was hoping. I was hoping to actually get some other stuff done this episode instead of just searching for a village for half an hour, but that means next episode I can just get right into actually starting to play. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure when it's going to come out. It kind of just depends on how much time I have to record, if I have the motivation to record. If you've stuck around for this long, thank you. It means a lot. I hope to actually continue this and not just leave it at this episode and then wish that I did more. So if you have any like tips or anything, any suggestions for recording, definitely let me know. I'm obviously still in the learning process of editing, recording, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you thought. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. That's pretty cool. I'll leave that there, though. Yeah, I'll explore that village in the library in the next episode. And I will see you guys there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.